Hello Internet, my name is Pojo and we are playing Fallout 4 Ironman, and this is the character that we're going to be creating. I'm going to take a quick run back real quick. I'm actually going to fix a few more things with this character. I am playing with a new character each time, but I'm starting from this section just because I kind of want to skip that open.
Can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone? Come on.
Can I open this? I can. This is something that I did not know, but you can apparently.
I'll find who did this.
Okay, cool.
And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Alright, so my husband was literally fridged. But that doesn't matter at the moment, because we're going to create our new character! Ha ha ha! Whop! Okay. Okay, so, let's talk about what we're going to do this time around in terms of abilities. I'm liking Intelligence 5, Endurance 3 is good. We're going to bottom Strength out to 1, and up Charisma to 3. Perception, solid at 8. We'd like to get it up to 9 or 10 early on, but we'd also like to keep it, Endurance up high as well. And in fact, I think what I want to do is start with 5 Endurance, 5 Intelligence, 3 Charisma. Oh man, that's not a lot of Intelligence. There's some good stuff in the Science perks later on, but I think this should be pretty solid. So the basic idea here is that we get Agility 7 for Ninja, Perception 8. It's very easy to get Perception up to 8 early on for Sniper. Endurance, we just have at a reasonable amount so that we have total health and so that we can sprint further, both of which are fairly important things for Ironman. Strength we can bottom out. If we use Power Armor, it goes up to 10, so that makes it like not useful perk half the time. Doesn't have any particular things that we're really looking for apart from Strong Back at like, I think, Strength 6, and that's just not enough to invest for. Charisma 3, this is actually something that I missed previously, and we'll talk about that in just a second. And yeah, we also have luck at 1, and higher luck is something that we might be considering. So maybe I will take endurance down to 4 and put luck up to 2 so that I can get Scrounger, because I'm actually really finding it fairly difficult to find ammo in the Wasteland, and I've been trying to use a lot of 308 ammo, or I've been trying to use weapons that have a lot of 308 ammo in them, so it's fairly relevant to have at least 2 endurance. Okay, for appearance, we're going to go for the stock redhead, probably ditch the weird green eyeshadow that she has. Yeah. Nothing too special here. That's fine. Okay. We are finished. So, standard rules apply. We do not reload old saves. We'll make some exceptions if like some sort of critical bug happens, since Fallout 4 is a very buggy game and does some really interesting things. If it's something as simple as just like teleportation, or like something that isn't just like where my skill somehow affects my loss and the bad luck was just a little bit of bad luck, then we'll probably leave it alone. But if it's like a game-breaking failure where just cars are exploding because I look at them, my character teleports into the underworld, you know, that kind of thing, we'll reload saves. But for the most part, let's take it or leave it with this area. Stim packs and purified water in here. There are 3 crates that we can check. Standard loot in here. We want to find bobby pins really early on, if we can. Okay. So the basic objective here is to accumulate enough experience to survive the first little bit at, I believe it's called Conquered? Conquered. If we can get up to that level and get into Conquered, then we're in much better shape. We'll be able to gain quite a few levels off of all of the stuff that happens in Conquered. And from there, we can really make some neat things happen. There's silt beans right here. I think there's 2. Yep, okay. This stuff is useful in chems, hub flowers as well. There's not really much useful out here to hunt. You can sort of go after some things like these blood leaves and just, you know, like random scavengeables, but for the most part, we've already been through this area and found it pretty wanting. There is a raider encampment sort of way off in that direction, but the back section is totally empty, or at least as far as we can tell. Okay, so now we have Sanctuary. Oh, and I I always forget to eat cram before I save this character, because this character has just a little bit of health missing from the very start. That's fine, though. Ah, bottle caps in the mailbox. That's unusual. Doesn't usually happen. There's Codsworth.
As I live and breathe.
Okay. So, Codsworth is a lovely companion.
Codsworth, you're...
We're going to be fairly nice to him, and
Sure.
just generally select all the bottom options until there's the top one.
Sean's been right. Doesn't matter how...
A bit of that means you.
Codsworth, you're acting...
It's a little strange how you skip over conversations, but it's going, uh-huh, right,
Stay with me,
but also
Cal. Focus.
hilarious, so we'll go with that.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Okay, thanks for the holotape.
Shall we?
You're wonderful, Codsworth,
All right.
and yeah.
Lead the way.
Out to
Previously, I'd let Codsworth just sort of like suss out all of the bloatflies in this area himself, but Codsworth is not linked to me as a companion right now, so any bloatflies that he kills deliberately don't count towards my experience unless I damage them first. So it's important for me to do that. There should be one more. Beautiful. Yes, exactly. Bloatflies, bloatflies, bloatflies.
My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Nice to find bobby pins early. I think I have one just to start. There should be one other house that we'll search, and that'll be this one, the far one, which is a good place to sort of pick up a search.
Insect smashing time.
That's one. That's two. Alright, handled that quite easily.
Codsworth.
Mom, your family isn't here either.
Thanks for trying.
And we'll just sort of walk through this
Thanks for
particular
your help,
conversation.
Codsworth.
I'm sure that everyone will hear this conversation many, many times over the course of the Fallout world. I'm not going to skip most of the conversations, but this initial Sanctuary bit we will skip. And of course, I will be trying to cut some of that stuff when I'm editing the videos. I'm not sure how much editing I want to do on these videos in general. It might just be sort of a fun stream thing that I want to do. But I will certainly make an effort to cut out like lots and lots of dead time. Like, for example, I am almost certainly going to go through all of Sanctuary and scrap all of this junk at some point, so I should probably cut at least then. Okay, so right now, looting! Oh. Be very cautious with this. Okay, we've only got one bobby pin. Cool.
Nice.
Hooray, looting! And the neighbors are addicted to chems. I like how this area is like so weird and clean cut early on. It's just like a bunch of identical houses, and all of the neighbors have drug problems, and there's like 10mm pistols lying around, and ooh, a laundered rose dress. That seems lovely. Unfortunately, most of the dresses and such can't be worn. Well, they can be worn actually. Underneath damage-resistant armor, but the Vault suit that you get early on gives you 5 energy resistance and 10 rad resistance. The rad resistance is negligible. I mean, if you're going to go somewhere that's irradiated, then you're going to be using Rad X anyways, or you might not be, but you probably should be. But the energy resistance is actually a big deal, because people with laser guns tend to kill you very fast, especially on survival mode. Let's double check and make sure that we are on survival mode, speaking of which. Those red witches did take 2 hits to kill, so I'm pretty sure that that is the case. Yes. We are in fact on survival mode, as we were supposed to be. But always good to make sure. Be a bit embarrassing to do an Ironman survival run and then halfway through realize that it wasn't on survival mode. Survival mode, the basic idea is that enemies have a lot more health, do a lot more damage, and healing takes a lot longer, so you can't use it as much in emergency situations. Stimpaks will get you up pretty fast, but for the most part, you gotta be careful. Okay, there's still rad roaches floating around some of these areas, but I'm not largely worried about them. If they hit me, I'll just gain a little radiation and it'll be fine. think that's it for here, yeah? Okay, that should be good. Am I thinking of something else? There's an ammo box here, yeah. Oh, wow. Tons of it. 10mm rounds. Okay. So yeah, that ammo box usually not to be missed. Usually has shotgun shells in it, though. Or, you know, I guess it's pretty much a toss-up. It can be all sorts of random ammo. Luck might influence it some. I think the higher your luck, the more ammo you find in crates and the like. So, that's fairly relevant. And part of the reason why we consider taking luck 2, I don't remember if we actually did take luck 2. Oh, perfect.
That's it.
Buff out, pre-war money, lots of good stuff. Still haven't found any more bobby pins, which is something that we're going to be really looking for right now. If we don't find bobby pins fairly soon, then we won't be able to open several of the safes that are in this area. There are at least 2 safes and a suitcase. Okay, and that is... yes, that's the back area. Let's access this workshop right now, just so that we can scrap random things if we want to. Oh, and while we're doing that, one thing that you always want to scrap, I've noticed, is this garage diagnostic cart. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Scraps for an oil can, vacuum tubes, broken light bulbs, rubber and fuses. Definitely quite useful. We won't go too far into this, but gears on that. You know, there's a lot of stuff here. This used oil can, this makeshift battery. A couple of random things to scrap for here. This building is the one building that doesn't have any chests inside it, or any safes, so it's mostly just little random materials that you can grab. Maybe a few bits of ammunition. I am still a bit... yes, a bobby pin. That is exactly what we wanted. A second one of those will get us through most of this area. If not all. Okay. So that should be my house, where Codsworth is. And there are 2 important things here. Obviously the Grognak the Barbarian, which you should not miss. But the slightly less easy one to... or the slightly more difficult one to miss, or the more easy one to miss. Oof, that was a roller coaster ride all around. Oh good, there are bobby pins in the washing machine as well. Now we have enough to last us basically the whole game. Once you get like the first 5, you're set. Radioactive material in the blast radius board game, toy car and baby rattle, another toy car here, those are all springs, and finally your special. Oh shoot. No, it's perception. We put 6 in perception, so we can add 1 to perception, and yes, and there. Now we have 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, and 7. Beautiful. Once we get the perception bobblehead and conquered, we will have 8. That's enough for the sniper perk, and enough for pretty much our purposes for the rest of the game. Although, having a little extra certainly wouldn't be a bad idea. We did get eyeglasses, we'll put those on now. Laundered rose dress gives us a little extra charisma, which is kind of interesting. Let me see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Sure, I'll go with that for a while. And, oh! There are 2 wedding rings, and they are equivalent in value. The other wedding ring I pulled out of the vault, obviously, so yeah. Alright, well that was interesting. Yes. So, keep looting. Simple cleanup around here. This place is pretty much full of junk for the most part, except for those safes. But you can sometimes find bobby pins or... ooh, a Voltec lab coat. Does that raise my intelligence? Oh. Ooh, that's actually really good. Like, 2 intelligence is a lot of extra experience points that you're working on, but it's also fully covers you, so it means that you can't wear things on your arms and legs, which is where a lot of your damage-resistant armor is going to go. Still, that's pretty handy for making intelligence checks. And, yeah, pretty sweet pull out of the random loot generator. Perhaps luck, in general, influences this kind of thing. I don't know if people with luck 10 are just, like, pulling, you know, amazing stuff out of every single, canister. I haven't tried a Luck 10 run yet. It would be pretty sweet if you were pulling things aside from pipe rifles or 10mm pistols out of each area. Okay. This is the Hawthorne residence, I think? No. One more. Oh. Right. Is there one more? Yes, it's right there. Trashed! Oh, that's great. We're just gonna put this out here. Nope. Now, come on. Can I, like, rotate this? Oh, come on! Must celebrate my accomplishment. Yes, there we go. Can I pick this up too? Sweet. Wait, where'd he go? Ah, fine. So much for that. Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cherry. I don't think they have much here. There's a cigar on the table. Cigarettes are worth a little bit of money. And yes, Stimpak's in there. Beyond that, a suitcase. Ooh, yikes. I think it's actually just straight. Yep.
Sweet.
Army fatigues and a cooking pot. Okay. Wonder what army fatigues do. Probably nothing useful. Oh, strength and agility. Wow. Yeah, there's some really interesting, like, good sort of, like, stat-raising equipment here. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so this is a Hawthorne residence where our resident drug addict lived. Kitchen scale here, and I don't think there's much here, but the bathroom leads right into here. You can disarm both the bomb and the tension trigger for a little extra experience. And once that's done, hacking the terminal should get us up to level 2. First, let's get that silver fork out. And yes. There are all sorts of, like, different things going on here. I've been recently noting there are, like, special things you can highlight here. I can never find them. But if you can actually locate something... That, right there. That is, some sort of extra hacking where it, like, eliminates a dud or gives you extra tries. Yep, tries reset. I don't remember what the other one is, but this one right here removes a dud. So yeah, good stuff. Alright. So likeness 1 ship. These are actually pretty easy to guess and not a big deal. Likeness 1 with ship means it's not trip, but it could be... Cane?
That's it.
Beautiful. Alright, and this guy just has a lot of, like, interesting information on various people in various places and what kind of drugs they have. Anyways, let's have a look. So the reason that we take Charisma 3 is so that we can get access to this Lone Wanderer perk, which is 15% less damage and 50 increased carry weight. However, I think what I'm going to take first is not Scrounger. Well, Scrounger is actually not a bad one to take first, but I'm actually going to take Locksmith. There we go. That'll give us access to another safe in this area, since we have 4 bobby pins, and just get us a little extra loot early on. Nope. Straight again? Alright. Nice and easy. 38s, 10mm, pre-war money and shotgun shells. No 308 ammo, though. We want to get as much 308 ammo as possible. There's medics on this area, and that's pretty much everything major in this guy's house. So that leaves one house unlooted, and that's this house over here. Got the cooking station here, and also some things to cook. Should be one more rad roach in here, maybe? That might just be the only one. Okay. Clearing Sanctuary. Clearing Sanctuary. Go ahead and take as much junk as we like. We're going to throw it all into the workshop as soon as possible, so No major worries there. Don't forget the fishing rod, and here's the advanced safe that we just got the ability to unlock. Wow. Eek. Advanced locks are actually pretty tough. Is it just straight again? God damn it.
Got it.
Okay. And that was not really worth it. 38 shotgun shell, pre-war money, pipe pistols, and silver forks. Still, nice to have access to that early on. Nice to have a little bit of extra experience from that. We're getting extra experience from just wearing our lab coat while we do stuff like cooking, so yeah, good times. For PC users, I highly recommend using the Enter key or the E key to select things. If you use the mouse, you'll end up with stuff that you weren't actually trying to craft. Okay, we've pretty much cleared this place out. We're going to grab a fragmentation grenades and I guess a high-powered magnet from right here, and we're going to go ahead and grab this stuff as well before we head back in and do our basic crafting for the first part of the game. Cool. That drifter output actually provides quite a bit of damage resistance, but I think it might cover my entire body. As per previous runs, we're going to be attempting a fairly simple sniper sneaky build. Use weapons that do a high amount of damage to eliminate targets very fast. We're going to try to bring our luck up over time, but for the most part we're going to be relying on sneak attack criticals and just good old headshots. Okay, and there's nothing else I need here, right? Yeah, no, okay. So transfer everything to our workbench. T to store all junk. That should scrap everything as well, or it sort of auto-scraps, but yeah, in any case, craft. So I have 3 10mm pistols already, which is pretty solid. It's mostly a matter of finding somewhere to sell them and doing something with them. Looks like I can't make anything serious yet. I haven't found much glue. There's some duct tape right here and a typewriter. And this toolbox has the other ones. Okay. So yeah, now I should have enough glue to make pretty much anything I want. A hardened receiver will increase our damage from, what's it currently at? 18 to 22. And we'll increase the weight a little bit as well, but it's totally worth it, of course. Yeah, that looks right. I don't think there's anything else that we can make without adhesive, so that's going to be the limiting factor here. We'll just be happy with our freshly crafted, hardened pistol. And from there, I believe we are ready to roll out. We will scrap the rest of Sanctuary later. Oh, that's adorable. The rat scorpion's little legs are flapping in the wind. Oh, look at him go. Where's the other one? Where's his buddy? I threw him over here, right? I threw him in the bushes somewhere. Here he is. Wah, wah, wah. Go join your pal. Awesome. So fun fact, something that I did not know, is that when I currently have my Pip-Boy light on. You can see it's shedding like a nice blue light, which might be a little different for most of you. When you change the color of your Pip-Boy in settings, it changes the color of the light that it sheds from your character, which is pretty neat, I'd say. Anyways, let's pop out. Okay, so we don't need the light on right now. It's just going to a station next. Should be... There's the... What we're going to do is we're going to clear out the Red Rocket gas. Chance of an encounter with mole rats there. And then, of course, we will be going down to just basically say hi to the mole rats there. Hello,
Hey,
dog.
boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
We're going to keep a hold of the dog for a little while longer than we normally do, I think.
Sort of a flea bag, aren't you? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay. There is a med box right here. Stimpaks some purified water. Good grief, Doc.
Over here.
I don't know
Move
how
here.
you constantly manage to get directly into my way.
Head over there.
Okay.
Grab it, pick, take, fetch it.
Don't get anything, dog. You're good. Okay. So, let's see here. Nothing much going on here. Don't need to use that terminal. We already know about all the underground hoopla. Looks like the water cooler's empty. The Edatronic probably doesn't have anything in it. There is, however, some good stuff here. Most notably, Stimpak, dirty ashtray. Ooh, and a pile of stuff here. Ooh, there's an overdue book there as well. No. Let's get over here. So because I'm on flat ground here, mole rats can't come in. Good dog, but it looks like I don't get experience for that? Eh. Ah! Good dog. That was a lot of mole rats. One of them was carrying a bobby pin randomly. Okay. Oh, this actually allows me to use the workshop here. Which is great, because it means that I can scrap this thing for the usual ridiculous amount of stuff. And probably some other stuff as well. Let's see here. Tool chest. I think I already searched you, yeah? Okay. Oh, well, yeah, we might break all this down later. Don't really have a need for any of this. Just turning stuff into materials works just fine. Yep. So I can now build myself a fancy home at the Red Rocket gas station. Wonder if any of these things have, like, really useful materials, like, say... I don't think the coolant pumps are that important. Nice to be able to scrap the cars that are constantly in your vision. But I'm not seeing much here that's actually viable to scrap. Okay. Yes, anyways. Got the milk vending machine. Cigarette machine has some cigarettes in it. And on top of it, Nuka-Cola in there. And this chemistry station. Let's make a few drugs, shall we? Looks like we don't have anything for syringers or syringes. We don't actually have a lot of materials for chems, which is unusual. We should be able to make more once we sort of walk underneath and figure out what's going on there. Okay, the insulated lining will give us improved energy resistance. We can also work on some better ones. Leather, lead, adhesive, and ranks and armor. So it looks like this is the best that we can do with what we've got. Let's put that on. And we will leave the other one. Probably just scrap it for parts later. Oh, hard hat. Those are super useful. In fact, they give you damage resistance. Okay. So the military cap gives you extra perception, which is solid. However, it's hard to argue with the 4 damage resistance on that hard hat. Alright, and we'll go ahead and put the... I actually think I'll keep the lab coat on for... No, it's fine. Okay, switch to that jumpsuit. Bah. We don't actually have anything that makes that jumpsuit worthwhile yet. Except that it does give 10 rad resistance, and we are going somewhere that's irradiated. in just a moment. So I guess we'll go ahead and grab it. Yeah, sure. Alright. Yes. Hub flowers here. This is Concord proper, which is not where we want to go. We're actually looking for the caves. Ah! Jesus. And that thing's just backing the flip off. What's up? Where are you going, hatchling? Come back here. Wow, this thing's got a motor. Can I hit it from here? Oh, I did. Now it's coming back towards me. Or it's just running away again. Ah, cowardly little hatchling. Okay. Oh, wild nut fruit. Good stuff. We'll take the proboscis and yes, there should be a cave just around here. Here it is. And we are ready to rock and roll. Cool. Being kind of cavalier with our ammo right now. Gotta be a bit more careful. Try to get more sneak attacks, you know, just basically not use up 10mm quite as fast. Anyways, lots of basic materials here, brain funguses everywhere, plungers, yeah, broken cabinets, lots of cool stuff. We're gonna try something different this time around. We're gonna pretend that it's clever, which is dog meat. Yo, dog.
Grab
Get that for me. Good dog. And I think that's about everything here. We'll take all this crap, sure. Why not? There will be a rabid mole rat. Shit! Saw me. Ah! And it's very fast. But it looks like that went very well in my favor. More funguses, used oil cans, a toolbox. All pretty simple looting going on here. And then we get to the safe where hopefully all the good stuff is stored.
Yes.
Okay. Good times. Yep. Okay. I have an invisible gun. And an invisible Pip-Boy. But I can fix this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that part. Alright, we've now cleared out pretty much everything in this area. So that's 2 sections down. We can craft some chems with that brain fungus, and we almost certainly should. There also might have been a pipe rifle or something useful. You can take a look. Before I go crafting, I think it's best to equip my lab coat. Depending on whether or not my lab coat is. Yeah, it is an all-around thing. Okay, but yeah, let's try that. So drugs. Psycho? Yes, absolutely. Psycho buff? Sure, why not? Grenades? Nah, not anything really interesting here that we're looking for. We're just happy to do science. And the science gets done, and we make a neat gun for people who are still. Let's scrap this stuff here and move the chem station inside, since we do have all of these workbenches already available. Boop. And boop. 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 Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Anything new that we want to craft? Looks like our pistol can be upgraded with a nicer barrel if we choose to. Comfort grip, improved recoil and hipfire accuracy. That's not bad, and it only costs 1 adhesive, which is going to be fairly limiting. Glow sights, we're not too worried about. A long barrel. Oh, okay, so it's currently got a short barrel, which is kind of what we're not after. But I think that we can find a pistol with a long barrel pretty easily. Looks like we can't do anything with the magazine just yet, so yeah, let's go ahead and give it a comfort grip. This is going to be our standard 10mm for a while. We might as well upgrade it. And all of these other pistols have short barrels, so... yeah, if we can craft a long barrel, we will do it soon. It is nicer to have that longer range for this character. Oh, God damn it. Got that invisible gun again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's the Red Rocket Station. Next up, we want to clear that purified water section out there. And we want to go see if we can trade for some better ammo. There should be some bloat flies in this section we have to keep an eye out for. Mudfruit? Mudfruit. But we're almost ready to take on Concord. Once we have a good rifle, I think will be the limiting factor there. Okay, so there's the Abernathy farm. There's a dead bloatfly. Is that the only one of you? Yeah, okay. Awesome. Oh. Alright, took 2 bullets, but it was totally worth it. I feel like VATS on bloatflies is definitely not a waste. Especially since VATS no longer decreases the condition of your gun, which used to be a big deal in some of the previous Fallout sections. Okay. So you can earn a lot of early caps, I think, just by having a bunch of melons when you talk to these people. I actually want to check this section first. There's usually a hidden cache underneath you. So 3 rat stags. That didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Oh, but we found a raider, and raiders have raider armor, so that's good. Yeah, you are. Okay. Well, rad stags never attack me. I'd really like that rad stag to be dead now, but that's a... wait. You're actually out there. Ah, I see you. Ah. No, that's just not enough damage. So we're trying to kill this thing, but we're wasting too many bullets on it, I think. Also, it's getting chased further and further out there. Oh, it ran into a blowfly herd. Oh dear. They're just going nuts over there. I think they got it too. Yeah, that improved hipfire accuracy I think is definitely a thing. Looks like Dogmeat got the last of them. What am I looking at here? Is this the, We've wandered a bit far in search of that radstag doe. Dogmeat. No.
Go there. Wait there. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy.
Pretty sure that there was a, Dang it, dog. If I knew where that radstag was, I would totally be going for it. This looks... Ooh, this looks like it might be a raider encampment. I think I've gotten in trouble with raiders here before. Yes. Well, let's think here. So there's one raider right there. Seems to be the only one. We don't have a weapon yet that's better than our 10mm pistol. We can throw grenades at him. You know, that might be okay. Did he just fall down? Oh no, there's another one sleeping in the area. And then somebody's shooting at that raider. What are you shooting at, raider? Alright. Well, let's think here. We've got our hard hat, our insulated Volt jumpsuit, and we did find... yes, the Drifter outfit gives us damage resistance. I thought we found some stuff that actually gives us real damage resistance on that other raider, but it looks like that's not the case. So if we're gonna hit this guy, we're gonna have to be really careful about it. Can't really sneak up on him from this distance. I mean, we can. We can get very close behind him. Ooh, that put us in caution. Be careful. Okay. So those brackets indicate how well I'm hidden, and it looks like that raider is super distracted by something else. So we're gonna be nice and cautious. Just inch forward. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Headshot it is. That did not hit him. And his buddy woke up. Oh, that guy has a freaking submachine gun. Okay. Let's down a stim pack. Where's Dogmeat? Where did my dog go? I see you there, Raider. Beautiful. Okay, that was probably worth doing. 38 stim pack, a pipe pistol, sack hood with hoses, which is apparently better damage resistance than the one I've currently got, a leather right arm, some road leathers, and a set of knuckles. Okay. We'll just grab everything since we're planning on heading back to the Abernathy farm in a second here. 38, Jet, Radx. Still no 308s. Okay, cool. So we found this nice little raider hut and we've cleared it. Well, looks like they've got a chem station here for crafting crap. I assume I got his weapon, which was a pipe auto pistol. Oh, terrible. Okay. Whatever it was they were shooting at this rad stag doe here, which is exactly what I've been looking for this whole time. And... wait, really? Really? Is this really Walden Pond? Is this where Walden Pond is? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's a little piece of history right there. Okay, alright, well first things first, let's level up. What we're looking for this time around is, oh, Black Widow. Yeah, that's real good, but we actually want Lone Wanderer. 15% less damage. Yeah, that's a serious bonus, and it applies even when we have Dogmeat with us. So we will be taking that, and we will be relying on that to keep us alive through a lot of this game. We're probably going to be taking some other damage reduction perks as well. But yeah, if this is Walden Pond, then that is the cabin. Ah! This is one of the first times that I've well, I mean, I guess Fallout 3 was set entirely in Washington, but... oh shit, there's people there. Random radioactive barrels. Oh, I really want this to not be filled with raiders. It is Walden Pond. Okay, so if I activate the automated tour, what's gonna happen?
Hello, and welcome to Walden Pond. You are now standing in front of the cabin inhabited by Transcendentalist writer and philosopher
Henry David Thoreau.
Starting in the summer of 1845. For 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days, Thoreau lived in this cabin, hoping to gain a more objective understanding of society.
Is it really this small? Wow.
This experiment was influenced by Thoreau's interest in Transcendentalist philosophy, which believed that people were at their best when truly self-reliant. By living off the land with few material possessions, Thoreau proved it skeptical to think that any outward improvement of life could bring inner peace and contentment. For more information, please visit the gift shop and purchase one of the many books on Transcendentalism.
Sounds good to me.
Also available, t-shirts, coffee mugs, toys, and many other items to commemorate your trip.
Fantastic.
Thank you for visiting Walden Pond, sponsored by General Atomics, maker of the Mr. Handy robotic assistant.
That's pretty adorable. I like how it's like, no, outside. I heard something. No outside accomplishment will allow for true self-reliance. And then it's like, please visit our gift shop. This sponsored by Mr. Handy. Yeah! Okay, there is... I was certain that this place was going to be trapped, and it is. Alright, cool. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, chefette. Land sakes alive, we're cooking with petrol now. Let's see here. Is that a miniature model of Walden Pond? Cool. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. The fucking monkey activated before the bomb did. And that really confused me. Because I saw the bomb, but... shit. I backed away from the bomb at least. That could have gone a lot worse for me. Yeah. Hot plate? Oh, dang, I thought it was a Voltec lunchbox at first. Okay. Ooh, the gift shop basement has a master class lock on it. What's the tweet say? Use the entrance in the sewer pipe, or I'm locking her ass out permanently. Hey, a combat knife is also quite handy. Caches, coffee cups. I've just increased my carry weight by 50. Evil monkey is evil. Mines are set and everything. Beer bottles and coffee cups. Yeah, this is all just glass and steel. We don't actually need it. Toy truck probably has some screws or springs in it. Okay, so there's a sewer pipe exit to the basement of the gift shop. We know that's here. Okay, so where would that be? Over there, perhaps? This is a long way from the Abernathy farm. Oh, sewer pipe should exit right out here. We're gonna have to walk through irradiated water to get to it. This looks irradiated. It isn't. Solitary kickball. That's just a source of rubber. We actually don't need to take those. Tin cans. Aluminum cans. Aluminum is much more valuable than just regular steel, which I believe is what you get out of tin cans. Oh, is that mine? I can't tell. Alright, let's... Okay, still not irradiated. Good. No, don't. Okay, I can get in here without getting irradiated. Let's do it. Alright, this is all a bit risky. Do we have any better weapons than the ones we've currently got? Drifter output gives us 5 damage resistance. Oh, we're actually fairly low. Apparently that explosive did do us some damage. Let's eat ourselves some of the grilled radroach. That should get us back up to full. More aluminum. Ugh. I'm feeling really lucky this isn't irradiated, but it's still kind of gross. Okay. No, I don't want to drink this water. Thank you for giving me the option, I guess. That looks...
This guy invented Transcendentalism.
Two named raiders.
I read a book that one time when we ran out of grog packs. I wish I could read.
Okay, here's what we're gonna try. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay, come and get me, punks. I got shotguns. I killed one. I killed two. Oh boy! Alright. Place is mine. Probably should have saved that mine for something more, but I assume that Tweez and that since they were named raiders, they would be a little tougher. Alright, they're just sort of hanging out with a bunch of jet. More aluminum cans. Ooh, yes. Oh, a hunting rifle. Oh. Oh, that was totally worth it. What do you fire? You fire 308s, and I don't have any 308s, but... yeah, that's a weapon that I was not expecting to get for a little while longer yet. Psycho, some dirty water. Ooh, Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor. Beautiful. Why I sold my mother. Beautiful. Aluminum cans. Screwdrivers are just wood and steel. I should probably not be picking those up. Jet. Gas. Canned dog food, which dog meat can take if I ever find him again. I must have put him into some sort of like can. Oh, I can disarm can chimes. Didn't know that. That's cool. Shit. Didn't think there would be another one. Seems unlikely to work. Oh. I don't have any ammo for that gun. Okay. To move very slowly. Ah, there's two in there. Alright, let's throw a frag grenade at him. Shit, I lost him.
Huh?
Did not do the damage I was hoping for. In fact, it didn't do any damage at all. Try again. I got one.
Show your face. Come on, I dare ya.
Oh, you show yours first.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. There you are, you little...
Shit, that did not work as well as I'd hoped. Alright, first things first. Jam down some medics. Maybe some jet as well. And a stim pack. Alright. Welding goggles, good stuff. Odds are pretty good that if there are any more traps in this area, we've already activated them. Haha! The key to the gift shop. That masterclass lock is now fixed. Oh, and this... That's good. That's pretty hilarious. Walter was jamming on the safe, and of course, it only requires the gift shop key to open. We are overloaded at this point, but going to continue looting for the moment. And yeah, let's just pop this sucker open. Fragmentation mines, gold-plated flip lighters, Molotovs, 45 rounds. I've yet to find anything that uses 45 ammunition, but still pretty useful. Okay, so what we should probably be doing is throwing away... Oh, we got a leather chest piece, leather left and right arms. These long johns here cover what? My head? Why do they cover my head? Oh, I guess they're underwear. Okay. So they'd take the place of my vault suit. Probably look disgusting too. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we don't need to do that. We've already got a leather chest piece. The Raider chest piece is a little better. But yes, let's go ahead and put on our laundered rose dress since we're going to a shop soon. And we wanted to throw some... Oh, actually the suit seems even better. Got that chef's hat. We don't care about that too much. The gas mask gives us a lot of interesting, useful stuff, but not anything we're particularly worried about. I could put on the army fatigues for the extra strength, and that would raise my carry weight again, but I think that's probably not quite right. Okay, what have we got? The Drifter outfit is 5 damage resistance, the road leathers are 2, and they just cover the head. Sack hood with hoses is 5, that's not really particularly good. Vault 11 jumpsuit is not good. Oh wow, okay, so I don't actually have too much that I actually want to throw away. It's the winter jacket and jeans. Oh, that's not really all that interesting. And also it covers everything. We're trying not to do that. Leather right arm provides better energy resistance than the other one. Don't I have a new Vault 11 jumpsuit? There we go, the insulated Vault 11 jumpsuit. Okay. And this harness here goes over my head. Not worth it. Okay, so we can start looking at dropping some of these things. Or dropping some of our junk. Yeah, some of our junk should be pretty easy. I'm guessing that there's some sorted by weight. I'm pretty sure I picked up a broom or two that I don't need. Yeah. And then this blowtorches, steel and oil, cork, plastic, and screws. Steel and wood we don't need. Hot plates have circuitry in them, so they're useful. Radstag hides have leather. I think that's pretty useful. We'll drop the ball-peen hammers, and we'll be back to full. Fuel containers, if we want them. Economy Wonder Glue. Nice. 38 rounds. A mining helmet. That seems interesting. There was a bottle cap mine. That's super useful. And a Vault-Tec lunchbox. Which, who doesn't want one of those? It had a baseball in it this time. Take the gas canister. More aluminum. More aluminum. Pack of cigarettes. More aluminum. And we can get out through the main door. Okay. So yeah, that was a nice little, I'm delighted to have found Walden Pond's gift shop. And now I will be throwing some stuff away and getting back out into the wilderness. We're still sorted by weight. Good. Gas canisters do have oil in them, which is what I was considering dropping. I could probably drop 4 gas canisters for oil. Is there anything else that's better? Springs and steel, leather, wood and steel, yeah. Just drop anything that's just glass or just steel. I can even work without ceramics. Rubber and wood, oh, I've got plenty of that. Plastic and steel, plenty of that. Screws in the toy cars, those are super useful. Economy Wonder Glue has 5 adhesive. Wow, that was a catch. There's cork in the baseball, which is fairly useful. Drop 11 coffee cups because why not? And that'll get us up to enough that we can actually go out and go back to where we were trying to go in the first place, which I've now totally lost. It must have been sort of towards Concord, which means this direction. Okay. Yeah, we're looking for those power lines. The Abernathy farm is the first available spot where we can actually trade goods, and that's going to be fairly relevant because we're going to want to get rid of goods a lot. As it is, we're almost there. Starting to get a little stormy. I wonder if that's one of those radiation storms. Starting to look like it. It'd be good to get indoors if we can. Rad stags running around. Alright, here we go. Close the door, close the door. Oh god. Hey, it worked. Wait, why am I in caution? Probably the rad stag. Alright. Abernathys are sleeping. Let's put on our finest suit. And give Connie
Hey,
Abernathy a
new
talking
here?
to.
Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
What have you got?
It ain't a lot, but I've got a few basic supplies. Ammo, meds, that sort of thing.
Ammo and meds. What kind of basic supplies are those?
Very basic. You want to survive out here? You need ammo and meds. So, you up for a trade or not?
Okay.
You'd think on a farm you'd have produce, not ammo and meds.
The potatoes and melons are for the Ladja trade up in Diamond City. Not to mention our own table. So, still interested?
Can't say I've been to Diamond City yet.
Biggest city in the Commonwealth. Anything you need, anything you want to know, that's the place to start.
What's a tato? Short for potato?
Let's just say it's the mighty, rad-resistant cousin of the tomato and potato. Potatoes, mute fruit, taberries. Things change to survive nuclear fallout. Get used to it.
How is the trade with Diamond City?
Good, when my husband actually gets around to doing it. That is, if no one raids the farm first. Why do you think I'm selling ammo and meds? You can't protect yourself? The Commonwealth will swallow you right up.
All right.
Okay. She leaves with 4 caps, and I leave with a fancy rifle that I can actually use. A second one that uses 308s. Yeah, this is a pretty solid deal. Oh, I've got 7 pipe pistols and I need to sell to her.
Excuse me.
You want to...
Thanks. Oh, you got ammo. I might steal it from you. Whew, we are still gaining rads here, which is kind of sad. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in the event of a giant radiation storm beyond just take it. Put my gas mask on and soldier through. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Put my gas mask on and soldier through. Alright, with that done, we're going to take a short break, and then we will be back for some more. Now, don't actually need to save since we're not reloading any old saves. But, yeah, see you guys next time. Or see you in a little bit.